Big weekend between the Open and the big game.
Can't say the super big game.
Yeah. Yes, we can't. But like we always do, we kick off the Friday stream, and it's going to lay down the weekend review. Are you ready, sir?
I think I am.
All right. Let's all sing along.
Well, this is my song. It's called A Weekend Review. A week's worth of shows summarized for you. Brooke left a trap she knew I'd certainly fall in. It wasn't a question of if, it was just a question of when. She left chocolate chip cookies in the room where we lunch break. After I ate them, she told me they're the ones that make you lactate.
What? Yeah.
I guess some things go together like New Jersey and Snooki. Would anyone like some milk? Would anyone like some of my milk with your cookies? And this is my song. It's called A Weekend Review. A week's worth of shows summarized for you. No special effects and no auto-tune. Just me and my guitar performing for you. Valentine's is on Monday. Guys, your limited options aren't blown. How about a call to your lady as Rip Wheeler from Yellowstone? That's right. If you watch the show, I'm the tough guy who likes beach nut. Ladies love my tough talk so much, they look past my beer gut. You're not as cool as me, so don't you even try. I'll set your table for love with a branded Yellowstone wine. And this is my song. It's called A Weekend Review. A week's worth of shows summarized for you. No special effects and no auto-tune. Just me and my guitar performing for you. The Waste Management Open, well, it can be so much fun. Not many watch golf, they just drink out in the sun. Let me be a lesson to you, all my friends. Don't drink too much is the message that I send. I saw a guy last Saturday I didn't recognize walking in until he told me he was my cellmate from 2010. True story. Yeah. This is my song. It's called A Weekend Review. A week's worth of shows summarized for you.
How do you like him now? He's Ben Campbell.
Like now.
Best one ever.
Probably.
Just one edit.
Back to one. Back to one. And how's everybody? Happy Friday. Happy Friday. Friday. Super good morning to you. Eva. Yeah, it's going to be a good weekend. Let me see. Barrel Boy had a pretty good night last night out at the Open. Of course, he's like moths to a flame. And when his Barrel Boy comes cruising through your party, and everybody had to get their picture with him. If you go to @K9Country on Instagram, you can see. But you had another a licking situation. Somebody took a lick of Barrel Boy. And some woman insisted on putting lip gloss on Barrel Boy so you can see the pretty princess at @K9Country. Just a very, very special time. Probably one day, Barrel, you'll look back on your career and say, those were the moments that made it all worthwhile. Am I right?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
I've gotten real good.
All right. Let me get this one edit knocked out.
Would anyone like some milk? Would anyone like some of my milk? Would anyone like some?
Try right there. Hey.
Like some of my.
Hmm. How about right about there? I'll put it back here. Oh, Alt arrow I, Alt arrow O. Delete.
Would anyone like some of my milk with your cookie?
Bring it down. Downtown. Just a little bit.
Well, this is my song. It's called.
How do you like him now? He's Ben
Hey,
Campbell.
look now.
How do you? All right. I'm ready to label it. Label it and save it. Save as. In the Friday folder. There we go. RFA. Boom. And boom. Right on. There we go. So, in terms of a date night for you and Brian, last night was the first time you guys have officially gone out on, an extended date.
Yeah.
Leaving baby Bo behind. How do you think it went?
Crash did a great job. Put Bo to bed. No, it went great. It went great.
Did he lick him clean? Did he give him a little tongue bath before he put him down?
That would be awesome. But no, we have a nanny and she put him to bed and he's great. He just woke up. He slept through the night. He's been sleeping through the night like a good little potato. The only problem is when we got back last night, it was a little hot in the house.
Oh, yeah?
As soon as we ever turn the air conditioning on, he wakes up.
Oh, really?
So I'm like, buddy, this is real bad news. We live in Phoenix. We're going to have to turn the air conditioning on at some point. I don't know what to do.
Which is funny because he was so fascinated by the ceiling fan.
Yeah.
Huh.
I don't know. It's always something with that kid,
Yeah.
But it was a fun time. It was a really fun time. And Brian, he got this wristband that had 10 drinks. And I'm like, you don't have to drink all 10. And he took it as like
he thought maybe he got his name engraved on some trophy or something.
It was a personal challenge to him. He didn't want to
Yeah. Don't want to leave one.
The free drinks. And he really made it his business to just use it all up.
Well, you got to reach out and grab life by the horns. Hang on a second. All right, and we're back. Line 1 is Janine and Chandler playing with Ben. Okay. Line 4 is Nicole and Levine playing with Brooke.
Yep. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought I saw the back of Alexander Hamilpeck's head. I couldn't get to him.
Oh, well, I didn't see Alexander.
Yeah. It was a record crowd yesterday. It'll be huge today, and tomorrow's gonna bust at the seams. People are pent up with their party pants and beautiful weather.
Mm.
Oh. What do they serve at Sway in Louisville? Okay. We ready?
Yes.
It's now time for Timbin and Brooks' Pyramid of Winning!
Yeah, we're going to send you out to Boots in the Park in Gilbert in March. And we're going to start with Brooke. Say hello to Nicole.
Hey, Nicole.
Hey, good morning.
Good morning. How you feeling this morning?
Hopefully like a winner.
Okay, good. I stayed out past 9 p.m. last night, so
Oh.
things got pretty
God.
crazy.
Yeah. Brooke
Oh,
was-
you are a winner then.
yeah, she's a winner. Okay. Well, they say it's the most important meal of the day. So your category is breakfast foods, things you serve at breakfast. 30 seconds, go.
Chickens lay these.
Egg,
Yep, this Jimmy Dean makes these. This.
sausage,
Yep, this comes out of a pig. Strips of
bacon,
Lucky Charms, Cocoa Puffs.
cereal,
All right, Quaker makes this.
oatmeal,
Yep, this is if you put bread in this thing, it makes it hot. Yep. This is like you put batter and you make it into chocolate. Oh,
man.
Lord.
Boy,
Oh, my brain.
you are a winner there, Nicole. That was good. Okay, Ben, it's up to you and Janine now. Janine, are you there?
I'm here.
Okay. All right.
Let's get it done.
Did it.
They had breakfast. You have dinner items, things you serve for dinner. 30 seconds. Go.
Ribeye is a yes. Okay.
Chicken,
Yes. You serve these with cheese. In-N-Out makes them.
burger,
Yes. Okay. Every Tuesday, it's blank Tuesday.
tacos,
Yes. If you want to eat roughage, your greens, you're going to eat this.
salad,
Yes. Okay. This is meat spaghetti. I got to move on. It says spaghetti. Okay. This is the other white meat.
fish,
Nope.
Oh, boy. Well, who is it?
Pork chops.
It's Brooke. Wow. Oh, man.
Congratulations. You're going to go see John Party Boots in the Park.
See? Nicole, you are a winner. Sweet. All right. Very good. All right. Hang on. Lots to get to this morning. We're talking to Russel Dickerson backstage at the Bird's Nest. Brooke had a pretty good 4-part question for him. In just a minute, we've got a $1,000 New Year bonus. And hang on, everybody. Ben's Week in the Review is coming up.
I'll talk about this in the iHeartCountry Minute, but Jimmy Allen, someone came up to him and was like, "Oh, yeah, your wife is only with you for your money, your fame." And he goes, "That's hilarious because her parents are loaded.
Oh, really?
So she doesn't need
That's
my money."
funny. That is very funny. All right. Just finishing off the Russel Dickerson interview. It was really great because Brooke and I went backstage, and I forget his wife's name.
Kaylee.
Kaylee? Yeah. She was there. It was nice to meet her because when we had Russell on, we had him on the Happy Half Hour, and he checked in a couple of times throughout the pandemic. But really followed him on Instagram, and he's very interactive with his wife. And she's in his video, I think. Home.
Yep.
Yeah.
Home sweet.
Sweet.
Yeah, she's awesome.
But we don't have it in the interview, but after we stopped recording, just talk with them about how they made it through. And, we told them the story of, how we started doing our show on Facebook, and it really kind of connected with a lot of our listeners. And I told him about the thing I saw on Facebook where he's singing along to that TikTok video of thank you for being a friend. And somehow that just brightened my day. That came at a time when I needed it, like in the middle of, after 5 months, we were doing our show from home and we were all just, I don't know, we were getting a little chippy. And that thing, I watched it 500 times. It made me laugh every time. So anyway, she's really sweet. She was talking about getting to see him back on stage just makes her cry because it's what he's so good at. It's what he loves. And it's just, there's just something really, I guess, like a lot of things we would all say we appreciate so much more now after what we've all been through. So,
And they talked about their monster child. He's like, he's 37 inches and 35 pounds. And
yeah.
I mean, he's a giant.
When he described him like that, it sounded like he was talking about a fish he caught on a deep sea trip, you know.
That's a large child.
He's a bigger boy. It's what we call husky.
Yeah, he posted this picture. And I'm just like, oh my gosh. Look at this.
Here, I'll pull it up over here.
Okay. I mean, that is a well-fed young man.
He's Russell D.
Yeah. Russelled.
Yeah, there we are. Look at this boy. That's just.
And his wife is so thin and little, and
Yeah.
Russell Dickerson's like, I wouldn't say he's skinny. He's the thin, tall, thin guy. It's like, it's so funny.
And that's not his wife.
No, I don't even know who that is, but
Yeah.
that chop, look at those cheeks.
He's just like, yeah. I meant to ask him last night if they were just feeding him marshmallows. I forgot. Yeah. Gotta find one with Kaylee.
Oh, I think that's his sister.
Oh, okay. What's this kid doing? Having a cup of coffee?
Chunky cheeks.
What's his full name?
Okay.
Remington.
Remington Dickerson.
Check.
Yeah. It's even saved.
This is Rick Wheeler. Shea Phillip.
Oh, how funny. All right. Brooke, back sell it.
Man, an all-time favorite on a Friday from
Yeah.
The GOAT on 102.5 KNIX.
Yeah. All right. So we got some money for you next. We got the $1,000 New Year bonus keyword. And then right after that, 2 songs away, Ben sings the weekend review. And also, a little heads up, we've got a brand new Dustin Lynch song, iHeart Country world premiere of his song called Party Mode. Yeah, it's a real sad, somber song. Party Mode.
Yeah.
That's coming up right at 8 o'clock. KNIX. Oh, man. Oh, here, I'll pull up. This is Kaylee. Yeah, there she is.
There's the cutest video of on Russell's Instagram. He's crying in the tub, and then Russell starts beating on the tub like a beat, and then he goes from, and then the kid starts dancing in the tub.
Oh, I gotta find it. Oh, this is funny. Brrrr.
He's gonna like break a glass on his face doing that.
That seems like it's Stitches.
Yeah.
It's about to be Stitches. Is the
Scroll down.
yeah.
Okay, right there. You see it?
Uh,
Remy, keep going.
oh, right here.
Yep.
Okay.
He's crying.
Oh my gosh. That's just great. Oh man. Very funny.
Where did Ben go?
Ben, I think, was doing something about Rip.
Oh.
But anyway. Where are you guys watching the big game? You going to a party or anything?
Probably not.
Or where are you watching the big game? Yeah.
I am honestly going to watch it from my couch. I'm going to order a pizza
Oh,
and I'm going to watch from home
take it easy.
because
I love it.
I got the golf today. I got the golf tomorrow. It's just going to be a lot. It's going to be a wide open fire. So it's like, you know what? Let's just keep it simple.
It was a crazy
I'll have
week.
my DraftKings app up going crazy.
Yeah, there you go.
We're going over to a friend's house for just the first half, and then we got to leave. And we were gonna have people over. I was gonna make some chili, but then I'm like, the bedtime routine starts at 6:30, so people really can't cheer after 6:30 or make noise.
Yeah.
So best not to be at my house.
Yeah. Here's a little bit of what you mixed last night.
About time for a cold one. It's about time for a throwback. Maybe a country gold one. Yeah, I've been waiting on a night like this. It's about time for
He's a pretty good dancer.
Yeah,
Being a big guy.
he just has
He's
so
almost as tall as me. All right, listen to this. This is
I just want money that's calm. Teenage, never worry about acne. Nah, I ain't never been with a baddie. She can't, so I added to the tally. Madison, but I'm calling her Maddie. Like, Max try to send me the addy. What's the right, then I left at the alley.
How long
Here's
before-
Belly.
how long before you have Bo doing the same?
Oh, I can't wait.
Oh man.
I just thought Bo was gonna be that size.
Yeah.
He's kind of little.
Give him time. I just have to find him doing "Thank You for Being a Friend." That,
Oh, that was 2 years ago.
I know. We'll get it. We'll find it. All righty. Ladies and gentlemen, Ben Campbell. Where'd you go? Ben Joe?
I had to take care of a little business.
Oh, take care, little
Right.
Ben.
Chris Lane is posting clips from Yellowstone. He's like obsessed. We got to prank him or something. We got to call him.
Is that Chris Lane tomorrow night downtown?
Mhm.
Oh, God, I wish we could.
Yeah, because Dutton, his son, they call him
Dutton.
Duddy Buddy.
You got to really love a show to name your kid after a character from the show.
I agree. I mean, I named my dog after Kevin Costner.
Wow.
Okay. Are we ready? I know. I need a new slide for Ben's weekend review.
Oh boy. You do.
1025 KNIX. It's Tim, Ben, and Brooke on a Friday. It's my favorite thing all week when Ben pulls out the guitar and sings a song about all the stuff that happened this week on the show. We call it none other than The Week in Review. Hit it, Ben.
Well, this is my song. It's called A Week in Review. A week's worth of shows summarized for you. Brooke left a trap she knew I'd certainly fall in. It wasn't a question of if, it was just a question of when. She left chocolate chip cookies in the room where we lunch break. After I ate them, she told me they're the ones that make you lactate.
Yeah.
I guess some things go together like New Jersey and Snooki. Would anyone like some of my milk with your cookies?
No.
And this is my song. It's called The Weekend Review. A week's worth of shows summarized for you. No special effects and no auto-tune. Just me and my guitar performing for you. Valentine's is on Monday. Guys, your limited options aren't blown. How about a call to your lady as Rip Wheeler from Yellowstone?
That's right. If you watch the show, I'm the tough guy who likes beach nut. Ladies love my tough talk so much, they look past my beer gut. You're not as cool as me, so don't you even try. Set your table for love with a branded Yellowstone wine.
And this is the song. It's called The Weekend Review. A week's worth of shows summarized for you. No special effects and no auto-tune. Just me and my guitar performing for you. The Waste Management Open, well, it can be so much fun. Not many watch golf, they just drink out in the sun. Let me be a lesson to you, all my friends. Don't drink too much is the message that I send. I saw a guy last Saturday I didn't recognize walking in until he told me he was my cellmate from 2010.
True story.
This is the song. It's called The Weekend Review. A week's worth of shows summarized for you.
Don't be like Ben. Take a Lyft or an Uber.
Learn your lesson.
All right. Coming up, Brooke's going to tell the story of what happened when she was face-to-face with the bearded one, Sam Hunt, last night at the Bird's Nest. And just before 8, our conversation with this guy, Russel Dickerson.
Touching down.
Hello, hello, hello. Yes. Let's see. All right. We're backstage at Bird's Nest.
I'm like just soaking these moments because in the house,
Bird's Nest, WM Phoenix Open. It's Russel Dickerson.
in the house.
Let's see.
In the house.
Have you ever been to this event, the Bird's Nest or the Phoenix Open before?
Never.
This one is known as okay.
The early mornings getting, and I could improve upon,
I was referring to it as day.
like, be present in that moment and know it doesn't last forever.
Well, you want this quick?
I admire what he's
I love it. Always great to see you. Look forward.
The B&E.
I love it. Always great to see you. Look forward to the show, and thanks for a few minutes.
Hey, man. Thank you, guys.
All right. That's good. Russell's going to time out to about just under 3 minutes.
In the house.
Okay. Woof. I'll tell you what. It was good to be out there again. It was crazy busy though. It was great. Brooke, it is a challenge to get there even by Lyft and Uber. All right, here's a pro tip. Barrel Boy says if you request the ride on the rideshare app to the Bird's Nest or
Yeah, there's a drop off point
it like 82nd Street and
like 80, it's like 8200 Hayden.
Yeah.
Basically, it's between Hayden and it's on Hayden between Princess and Frank Lloyd Wright.
Yeah.
It literally is labeled drop off zone, and your Uber or Lyft's going to pull up, it's going to drop you off. You're just going to hop out there. Now you cannot pick one up there.
No, you can't pick it up
there.
They
can drop you off right there, and it's essentially on the intersection between Hayden, between Frank Lloyd Wright and Princess. So if you're going to the Bird's Nest, you just continue down to Princess.
Yeah.
Head on into the Bird's Nest.
And you can park, and Brian parks like past cold beer and cheeseburgers.
Oh, wow.
And I told you he took it upon himself to drink the 10 drinks.
Yeah.
So he was drunk, so he couldn't remember if it was 8 or H because they sound alike. Oh, we had a time. We had a time.
You and parking lots and finding your car.
I mean, to be fair, we came separately. I Ubered, he drove.
That's great.
Before he was drinking, obviously. He drove.
Yeah.
And then, I said, babe, you don't have to use up all 10 drinks. You can leave some,
Leave some for the other children.
He said, nope.
Just see here. Bird's Nest or the Phoenix Open before?
Never.
All right. I guess the bottom line is if you're going out there and you're going to ride share, if you type in, Phoenix Open or TPC, you'll go to the lot, which is at Westworld, which means that's where they'll drop you. Then you got to wait for a shuttle bus to get over to the Open.
That's what I did.
If you can drop the pin at 82nd Street and Hayden, they'll at least drop you off a little closer. You still have to go back on the bus back to the lot to catch the Uber or Lyft on the way out.
It's wild.
Alexander says, get dropped off at the Princess and walk into the 5th hole. That's a great tip right there. And by the way, you can also catch an Uber at the Princess.
Yeah. But it's a little pricey to stay there.
Oh, gosh. Yeah.
How much is it a night, you think? I've never stayed.
I'm going to guess we looked into buying one for Hey Hannah at Christmas time, as a thank you for filling in. It was like $900 a night at Christmas. All right, here we go. Ben, can you back sell this?
Tim McGraw, an all-time favorite, 102.5 KNIX. We're Tim, Ben, and Brooke.
Okay, so last night you did sneak backstage before the Sam Hunt show. How'd that go?
All right, real quick, just to recap. 5 years ago, met Sam Hunt, had a huge crush on him, was so nervous that I went to go say, hey, it's nice to meet you. I'm Brooke. I said, hi, I'm Bryce. And then the interview kept going and he called me Bryce again. I couldn't correct him. But this was 5-6 years ago, right?
Yeah.
And so now I'm thinking, okay, Brooke, you're a strong, confident woman now. You're not going to say anything stupid, or you're certainly going to get your own name right. Well, I tell this story on the air yesterday about my slip up, and then I'm on Fox 10 every morning just before 6.
Yep.
Told that story, funny story. So I go backstage. I'm all happy. I'm with Double L. Got my drink in my hand. I walk up to Sam Hunt and he goes, What's up, Bryce? I'm like, there's no shot he remembers me. He meets a million people. This was 5 years ago. What the heck happened? I look around and his tour manager is dying laughing.
Yeah.
And his tour manager says to me, "Oh, someone in our camp saw your news.
Oh, that's funny.
Saw it on the
They
news.
saw you talking about it.
And then Double L told his PR guy about it.
That's so
and
funny.
so Sam's like, "Come here, girl." And he grabs me and gives me a huge hug. He's like, "It happens to all of us."
Oh, sweet.
And he was so nice about it. I wanted to crawl under the tarp for 1 second and die because
Yeah.
I'm like, really?
Oh.
We could have all just put this behind
They
us.
were laying in wait for you.
Oh my gosh, you're right. He does meet a million people, but now he will never forget you again.
And
ever.
I said, "My name is Brooke." And he said, yeah, I got the rundown. And he was so nice.
Cool.
He asked me where I was from and how long I've been here, and I answered those correctly.
Well, see, you're doing
Excellent.
great, Brooke.
I'm thriving, Tim.
Yes, you are.
But it was cool.
A great show too, and it was first big night out for you and Brian, leaving the baby at home, and he had fun.
Oh, yeah. So we got these wrist passes or these wristbands, and you get 10 free drinks. Well, I was driving home, so I had a drink. Brian took it as a challenge. I said, "Babe, you don't have to drink all 10. It's
You
not like
can't leave
required."
until you drink all 10.
He's like, "Oh, no.
Yeah.
I'm not leaving these drinks on the table."
And he's a Sam Hunt fan now.
Well, he knows that Sam puts on a good show. At first, he was kind of like Beryl. He's like, "This guy's talking during his songs. I don't understand." But he's super talented.
What's his favorite Sam Hunt song, would you say?
He told me yesterday he liked the song "Break Up in a Back Road." And he also liked the song about leaving the lights on, aka leave the night on.
Okay. Well, we're getting him there.
Yeah.
All right. That's great.
But Sam he was so nice, still looks very, very good. Had the beard,
Yeah.
a little grown out beard. And I don't know if this is public knowledge, but maybe randomly he might be coming to the Valley.
Oh.
I don't know.
Bloop. What?
Could be.
What?
If I wasn't supposed to say that, you heard it from a girl named Bryce.
Awesome.
Not Brooke.
Can't wait to hear him sing.
All right.
Break up on a back road.
And-
Yeah.
Sorry, one
Leave
more
the
thing.
lights on.
Also, I have to give the award to him for best lighting backstage.
Yeah.
Because, man, at KNX Brooke, this picture is great. Russell Dickerson, the picture, Tim, it looks like you and I don't have eyebrows. That lighting, not so great.
Needed some work. We chatted with Russell backstage right before his show. Brooke asked him a pretty good 4-part question. What do you think you do well as an entertainer, and what could you improve on, and also as a dad? You'll hear Russell Dickerson's answers coming up in just a few minutes with Tim, Ben, and Brooke from 102.5 KNIX. Funny.
They set me up. They set me up.
You were set up. How much was it? Because you live about 10 minutes away normally.
Mhm.
How much was it Uber or Lyft wise?
Over $40.
Wow. Okay.
86 bucks for me to get home.
How much?
86.
86.
Mhm.
Wow.
I got my money's worth, though, because I was actually in the Uber for a very long time.
Yeah. Well, at least you didn't get thrown out like last week.
I walked all the way up to Bell Road, right where you're about to get on the freeway.
Oh, okay. Look at this. All right, I'm going to show you. Let me put my screen up. Yes, sir.
You walked where, Ben?
I walked up to Bell Road.
You walked at all the places they tell you not to walk because of the traffic?
Well, I walked right before I got to Bell Road into the traffic. And,
Okay, I'm going to show you the driver app. This is what the drivers see. Okay, let's see. Here's a little map of the valley. And it's a map of the valley, but wherever it's pink or red, there's increased rates. So I don't know if you can tell, but like up near the open, that means where it says $15, if you're driving in that area, means whatever the ride was going to cost normally, you're going to get a $15 bonus because of that. Let me see what there's one. Gosh, there was one the other day. It was like $42 extra. So you're paying that on top of what your normal Lyft ride costs. But you can see there it is. It's all high demand right now.
Does it go cha-ching?
Pachingo. And yeah, they show the two different lots. Let me see. For the Open. And you can tell how many drivers are there ahead of you. So if you go there or the Princess or the airport, that's called first in, first out, meaning it keeps track of when you get there, and then it in an orderly fashion gives you the the next ride until it's your turn. So anyway, yeah, it's going to be expensive to get out there, but not compared to a DUI. That's what the con would always say. I go, oh man, it's going to be so much money. She'd be, well, how much is a DUI? Good point. Yeah. Yeah. It's crazy. It's actually right there by Paestua Peak. It looks like it was a gas explosion, like natural gas just blew a house up, and there's somebody captured it on their Ring doorbell, but kaboom.
Kaboom.
Billy Dean. That's funny. He was a heartthrob in the 90s. Oh, completely insane. I tell this story. When the Super Bowl was here last time, I was driving for Uber. I drove Saturday morning, the day before the Super Bowl, from 7 a.m. till 7 p.m. at night. 12 hours on Saturday. And then on Super Bowl Sunday, I drove 7 a.m. till 1 p.m. to go home and watch the pregame and all that. Because every ride was elevated in price on Uber. It was 4 times at least the normal price. And because most rides, you figure you have this giant triangle, downtown Phoenix to the Open in Scottsdale out to Glendale. So every ride on a normal day would have been $20 or $25. Now it was $100 or $150. And in those hours, I cleared as a driver $1,500. So that was, I'm like, let's bring the Super Bowl here every year, please.
That's not too shabby.
And it was fun back then. Uber was still pretty new. And so you could, on a normal day, you'd pick somebody up, and then you may wait for another 15 or 20 minutes before the next ride. That weekend, it was drop somebody off, you have a ride right away. So it was a fun weekend. And people were just here for the Super Bowl. So they're in a good mood. They know it's going to cost a lot of money. Nobody was really complaining. I even had some good conversations with Seattle Seahawks fans. Can you believe that?
Wow.
Whew.
Now, coming home from a Super Bowl game where your team lost and having to take those passengers back to their hotels, I bet that would,
here's the
that's
funny
not
part.
a fun ride.
So that was the game, the Seahawks against Tom Brady, oh my God, and the Patriots. And if you remember, Seattle should have scored. They were on like the 1 yard line, and they had Marshawn Lynch, who's unstoppable as a running back. But instead of giving him the ball to win the game, they decided to throw a pass, and it got intercepted by the Patriots. Game over. Good job, Pete Carroll.
Yeah.
Great coaching. Yeah.
Yeah, that was.
So bottom line is Patriots win, and I'm glad about that only because a massive snowstorm was hitting Boston that weekend. Like
people couldn't get out.
10 feet of snow. And I go, if the Patriots fans in the Valley have to fly home to that, they are going to be miserable if they lost the Super Bowl. They were in a good mood. But my gosh, the next day taking people to the airport, I've never seen Sky Harbor busier. For 5 days, it was busy like that. People getting out of town. So.
Yeah, it's a.
You've been at the Hyatt during.
I've done both. I've been I was at the Hyatt for the Giants Patriots Super Bowl.
Okay.
And that one, I just remember that one. There wasn't enough. This was before the days of Uber and Lyft.
Yeah.
So everything was like cabs and sedans. There wasn't enough transportation to get you anywhere. I remember taking a whole group of, putting a whole group of like NFL executives, because we were the official hotel of the NFL. Like these were
Yeah.
very well dressed men and women in business suits, and putting them in a Ford Econoline van,
Yeah.
like a 16 passenger van. They were stacked in there like sardines. I'm like, these men and women are extremely successful. I'm stacking them in a Econoline van that I'm like praying that it gets to the airport okay, and slamming the door, and the way they go. And they were happy to get a ride. I'm like,
Yeah.
what is going on in this city?
Well, the last time I was here in 15, there were ads they needed drivers for all those services, and they're recruiting in cars from New Mexico and Las Vegas.
It's funny. It's funny you say that. You're right. When they're in 15, when the Super Bowl was here, they were getting recruited in.
Yeah.
We ended up. So there was a gentleman. There was an older gentleman who came in to try to make some side money and had no idea what he got himself into, and it was so chaotic. We ended up hiring the man for the weekend.
Yeah.
Just because he was like, this is nuts because I don't know this city. People are yelling at me. Everybody's drunk. He goes, I'm trying to use this app. He's like, I'm just trying to make some extra money for like a vacation for my wife and I. He goes, we're retired on a small like budget. He goes, and he was from Tucson. He's like, I drove up here from Tucson. He's like, this is insane. And I was like, well, we'll give you nice directions. Will you basically drive us for the weekend? And he did. So we rolled around. His name was Hank, and we rolled around in Hank's Trailblazer all weekend.
That's so funny.
He was awesome. All right, we'll play I'll sweep you in. Obviously, we'll play Russell D out of Chris and Kane, Famous Friends.
It's funny. I thought about on this summer when we have like a concert out at Ock Chin, I might just turn on my driver app and see if I get a KNIX listener to drop off at the show. It's like, we're here. We all get out of my truck. Oh.
Hey.
V funny.
Is Lageet.
Hey, Tim, do you have any gum over there or mints?
No, miss. I have it in my truck. I'm so sorry.
Sorry.
Are you having lactation breath?
No, sometimes when you drink an energy drink.
Yeah.
It's like.
Yeah. Sugar.
Yeah.
Do you drink the sugar ones or do you drink the?
I drink the sugar-free ones, and I don't drink all of it because I still am breastfeeding, and I'm not supposed to have that much caffeine. So just take a couple sips.
A little jolt.
Yeah, I needed.
That's right.
I mean, it's hard to like.
Hop on in.
You get home after the show.
Yeah.
It's hard to just like go right to sleep. You got to wind down because it's so much excitement, and so like, yeah, tired. Do you want to do Fox In today?
Sure.
Because I did it yesterday.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll do that. I wonder if that's the hit they saw. The crew. Because it was a little bit later.
That's true. That was probably it.
But who knows,
You look like he lost some weight.
Sam?
Yeah.
A little scrawny?
Well, not scrawny, but like, you could eat a cheeseburger too. It'd still be fine.
Like I say, that was bound to be a big show. Even without the pandemic, it was Sam Hunt, Russell Dickerson. It's going to be a huge show. But add on top of that people were ready to get out and party after 2 years being away from it. Ben, nope, Brooke, back sell it.
Famous Friends from Chris Young and Kane Brown. 1025 KNIX. We're Tim, Ben, and Brooke.
And I think we're kind of lucky and blessed to call people like Russell Dickerson a friend. He and his wife backstage got to spend a few minutes with both of them. And, it was just great seeing them. Always have liked talking with Russell because he's so much fun. But I asked him, before his show at the Bird's Nest, did he know what he was getting into? Had he ever heard of the tournament or the party palace that is the Bird's Nest before he had got there yesterday?
Never.
This one is known as being the greatest show on grass. They say it's like a frat party that a golf tournament broke out at.
Pretty much.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean, that's why we're here. We call it the RD party for a reason.
And okay, so I have a 4-part question. So, what is your greatest strength as an artist, and what could you improve upon? And then, what is your greatest strength as a parent, and what could you improve upon?
Wow, this is like counseling.
Safe tree right there.
I guess I feel like I'm a great performer, and I love doing all the songwriting and everything. I feel like all that's kind of dialed in. But I feel like I could get better at my like storytelling, going deeper, and because I'm like fun, outgoing. That's my personality, is always keeping it up and positive. I feel like I could go a little deeper sometimes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I believe in you. I know you can.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And then as a parent, I crush it at like the early mornings, getting up, getting breakfast going, getting the routine going in the morning. And I could improve upon what? I mean,
Your wife is right there. So let's.
I don't know. There is something. I don't.
Oh, she said nothing.
I feel like I could be more present during like playtime instead of like me trying to get something else done. I could just like sit on the floor and play blocks with him,
Yeah.
That's where we are. We're just now learning that this is the phase of parenting we're in.
Yeah. Oh, well, are you worried Rim Dog is becoming more popular than you and cooler?
He's already cooler than me.
Yeah.
He was born cooler than me. And yes, he is quickly gaining popularity. It's amazing.
Yeah.
Russel Dickerson at the Bird's Nest, and we enjoyed the videos you post on your Instagram where you were flicking his chubby areas in slow motion.
Yes, dude. I mean, it needed to be out there. Like, the internet deserves this.
What advice would you have? You're a little further down the road than Brooke. Brooke is a new mom. Just 4 months now?
3.5. Yeah.
What advice would you have for her? What could she do better as a parent?
Yeah, let's go into counseling here, Brooke.
Yeah.
I would just say, even in the 3 a.m. moments when they're up crying, and I just had to tell myself every time, like, just soak in these moments, because now our son is 35 inches long, 35 pounds. And so
sounds like a fish.
Yeah. like a Pacific salmon, like a giant. Yes. And so, when it sucks and you're tired and all that stuff, it's like, be present in that moment and know it doesn't last forever.
There. All right.
Oh, sweet.
Learn to love those poopy diapers, Brooke.
Oh, I love them. Love them.
Russel Dickerson then just walked out on stage and put on one heck of a show.
So much energy, so fun.
Yeah.
Took off a shirt. He put on the headset like a NSYNC member, did the dances. So fun.
Lots of fun. He's a great follow on Instagram. Russell D. RUSSELLD. And lots of pics of his wife and Rim Dog. Remington. All right. 1025 KNIX. We are Tim, Ben, and Brooke. Fantastical. Yes. Jolt Cola. Remember that, Ben?
I do. It was twice the sugar and twice the caffeine.
Yeah, kind of the OG energy drink. That's pretty cool.
He's like a Four Loko. Did you guys know about Four Loko?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. What's Four Loko?
When I was in college, it was this drink that they actually had to ban. It's banned now, or they modified it.
Yeah.
Because it was so much caffeine and so much. It was like Red Bull with alcohol in it, but more caffeine. And so people were chugging, like, you would drink one and you were just the sugar, the caffeine, and the alcohol content. So if you drank two, I mean, people were like blacking out, doing like a couple people dying.
It's kind of like Metabolife with ephedra. Yeah.
So anyway, so now they still sell Four Loko, but they've ramped down the alcohol, sugar, and caffeine by like half. So now I can say, well, back in my day, we had the real Four Loko. So kids,
When I see those monsters with the big mouth screw off tops, that are like 48 ounces. I'm thinking, who can drink that and not die of a heart attack?
Yeah, we can throw in some VTs.
All right. Let me just send this text here real quick to my son-in-law. Bloop. All right. Okay. Everybody. Big mouth Mickeys. Oh, God, yeah. Whew. Yeah, Whiskey and Rain. I also love the To Be Loved by You, Parker McCollum. Everybody have a good weekend. Be safe.
Mhm.
And we'll know the score of our bet with Ben over the reservation at a different point of view. Send us a name and information about people you want Rip to call for Valentine's. And we'll see you back here bright and early Monday. All right.
All right.